Hey, what's up, BloodGang? This is Watts again for another Friday update. Let's keep this one short and simple. Let's do a recap of last week's trades and let's see if see other future trades as well. Okay, so last week I said that after this one we're going to long. We're going to long again the previous range point of control, and that hit perfectly here. And then it gave us a 7% move, an 8% move, okay, an 8.65% move. And also I said last Friday that you should be scaling your shorts at these levels, right? So between 31,659 to 31,482.9, there's a good chance that we reject from there, right? So it did happen, and we did get the short, just like I said. So on this time around, I'm going to take it from the previous range point of control again, and then a good TP would always be this one or this one. In this case, the point of control, the previous range point of control gave 7.6% move again. Then if you took the trade again at the previous range point of control, you would have another, that would be another 8% move. Okay, so that's last week's trades. I would say it was a pretty good week for us, as things are these are 4 trades that you could have traded. Okay, so I also said this last stream, that shorting here would be okay as well. So that gave 4% move on Bitcoin. So this is how I play the range. I don't do levels like, okay, arbitrary levels that we draw. I do volume profiles of the ranges. So that works out pretty well, and it gave us 4 amazing trades with clear invalidations. Okay, so moving on, how do we trade next week? How do we trade the weekend? So CPI numbers are in a few hours or so. I'm expecting a big move or a volatile move, either like this one, like sweep the lows again, then continue upward, something like that. Like it always happens on a pretty volatile event. CPI or whatever they call it, I really don't know. I actually don't know. I just know that it's an event that causes volatility. Alright, so in those extreme events, you can choose not to trade. Okay, so you can just observe it. Like this can happen and bounce, like trap shorters here, then pretty much bounce at this level again. And that's pretty much it for the game plan for volatility. Like these are the levels I respect. Like this previous PR val, this is PR val, not PD val. So PR val hasn't been touched yet, but you know, if we do get there, again, I'm going to take a trade. Or if it does this and reclaim this level, I'm going to trade it. It's pretty much the extreme of this range. Like Bitcoin is still ranging. And nothing much has changed, to be honest. Yeah, nothing much has changed except for these except for these volatile moves. Like I couldn't have this one. We knew what that it was coming, but I didn't actually expected this move up last Wednesday. I didn't expect that. So but again, we did expect this, and take profit level was hit. Then this one we didn't expect, but it is what it is. We can't catch every trade. But if you played this again, this was another trade. Again, I'm expecting previous range value area, previous range point of control to be a support, act as support again, or if price is too volatile, we can knife catch this if you want. This PR val, we are going to if we do get there, that would be the first time in over 2 weeks if we get there at PR val. But right now, just always play the range. This is the range for me. Okay, it's not arbitrary, because we do have the value area in the volume profile. So just long the extremes or short the extremes. That's how you play it. Okay, so I will be shorting this 30.5k, since we do have tons of confluences there. Okay, I guess that's it for Bitcoin. I'll keep this short and simple. Okay, that's it for Bitcoin. Just play the range until it breaks. How do we know if it breaks? Okay, if it gets, okay, if we get acceptance here, if we get acceptance above, okay, without any sign of bearish movement, if we do get acceptance above, I'm expecting to retest this value area high, then we can long it for continuation above until like 33.5k or 35k if we do get this. But I'm not expecting it anytime soon, so let's just trade the range for now. Okay, let's go to Ethereum. For Ethereum, we had a pretty solid trade last week too. I said to you guys that this level was important. Like, it isn't that easy to break, and we were correct. Longing this was a free trade. If you long 1728, you would have been up by 728. Okay, you would have been up by 8.45%, which is not that bad. It's the same as Bitcoin. We had 8% move, 7% move, 8% moves again, and it's really not that bad. There are clear invalidations below, and you could have traded that very easily. Okay, so nothing much has changed, to be honest. The game plan is still the same. The game plan is still the same for now. But if we do lose this level, and trade below it and retest, that would be a short. Okay, that would be a short. Okay, do not short directly at this level. Okay, when price reaches this level, don't short it immediately, because it could do another thing like this. Like, it was looking pretty bearish at the lows, but as you can see, we had another leg up, like a 16% move up. Okay, So don't be overly bearish at the lows. Only if Bitcoin loses some important levels, you would be aggressively shorting it. So even if Bitcoin isn't losing some levels, for example, we are trading below it and Bitcoin is approaching a resistance as well, that could be a pretty high probability trade, you know. So don't fade. You have to look at Bitcoin as well when trading altcoins. You can't trade altcoins without looking at Bitcoin. So same game plan for Ethereum. Another 8% move, just one trade. Did I give this as well? Yeah, I think I gave this as well. Like I said, long this level again for another move, and that gave 10%. This was last week, so yeah, I did say it. I did. June 3. Okay, what other coins are we gonna look at? I think those are the I think Ethereum and Bitcoin are the only things I want to trade right now, because with the market's volatility, it's just dangerous to trade other coins. Like for example, Band. I traded Band last night. Like I caught this high. Then I shorted here, but got out too early. Like around here I got out, but I knew it was going to fade. Like it was a random pump on a shit coin, you know. It's what they say. June is the random shitcoin pump month. So I knew it was going to fade, but you know, it could just go another 20% up and get liquidated. And I'm not too keen on trading coins like this unless you have a pretty solid risk management plan. Okay. So I was correct on fading this, but 16% move. But who would have known, right? Like it could have just get another 20% leg up. So I don't post calls like this on the channel. I only post Bitcoin. Another trade I took was this one. This is a pretty solid trade. I longed here, this one, but I got stopped out on a short here. But it doesn't really matter because risk was small. This was a big risk, and I got I TP'd around here. 0.1. I got a 19% move, which is not that bad, and it was easily tradable. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend trading alts when there's really high volatility unless you know what you're doing. So I think for this week, that's pretty much the game plan for crypto. There isn't anything else to do. Right? Bitcoin is still in the range for about 2 months now, so not really the most interesting trade. Not really the best zone, the best area to be ultra bear or ultra bull. It's just a range, you know. Just trade the range until it breaks, and you know, trade where the chart takes you. So same game plans, nothing changed. And if you're gonna trade altcoins, just be really careful with your risk management. Okay, the bear market is the season for managing risk, and I don't see crypto going back to all-time high anytime soon. Like, yeah, I don't see it. There are a lot of levels here. I gave this last week or last week. These are still valid. Okay. Okay. Just make sure to take note of them, because naked point of controls are really good. Knife catching tools. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this week's crypto update, and I'll catch you next week. Have a great weekend and touch some grass outside. There's nothing to do on the weekend. Oh yeah, weekly reminder that if we do get a huge volatility move this Friday, today, we're going to range again on the weekend. Okay, but as I've observed, the weekend is such a is a place to prepare some trades, but you know, only if you want to. You can just fade the weekend if you want, but uh, the weekend was a good time to prepare trades. It's what I've just been observing for the past week. So yeah, only if you want to, you can prepare some trades for the week. Okay, so that's the last of what I'll say this week, and good luck again. Have a great weekend. Bye.